Navigating the sheer volume of information out there can feel like a full-time job these days, especially when you're trying to get a real handle on something as transformative as AI and accounting.
Oh, absolutely.
So if you're looking to cut through the noise and understand what really matters, well, you're in the right place. That's precisely what we're diving into today.
It's a dynamic field, no doubt, and staying informed is key. We aim to provide a clear and insightful perspective on the current state of AI education for accountants.
And to do that, we've got a fantastic resource, the 2025 course catalog from Garrett Wasny. Now, Wasny isn't just offering another set of classes. He was recognized as AI and Technology Educator of the Year by MYCPE.
Yeah, I saw that. MYCPE, that's a big platform, right?
Exactly. A leading platform in continuing professional education, and that award. It was based on votes from like 250,000 users, which really speaks volumes. Yeah. He's also an award-winning educator, an AI evangelist, and a certified management consultant with global experience, having trained thousands of CPAs across more than 60 countries. So he brings a truly informed perspective.
That recognition by MYCPC, especially driven by such a large user base, it really underscores the practical value and, real-world applicability of what he teaches. It signals that his insights are resonating with accounting professionals who are actively grappling with these technological shifts.
Absolutely. And this catalog is laser-focused on specialized AI continuing professional education for accountants. We're talking about practical applications of AI tech like ChatGPT and Gemini in your everyday accounting work. Think streamlining those tedious workflows,
Right.
supercharging your financial analysis, and even making client communication more effective.
What's particularly interesting, I think, is the central theme Wasny lays out right from the start. He frames AI as both an incredibly powerful tool, offering, unprecedented capabilities, and as a potential disruptor that necessitates adaptation in a forward-thinking approach from accountants.
Exactly. He emphasizes the need for accountants to not just acknowledge this change, but to actively embrace it with curiosity and a commitment to continuous learning. It really feels like we're at a pivotal moment. And this deep dive is all about helping you understand and navigate that turning point.
So our goal today is really to distill the essential insights from this catalog. We want to give you a clear understanding of the current landscape of AI education for accountants and hopefully spark some ideas about where you might want to focus your own professional development in this pretty exciting area.
Okay, let's unpack this then. The catalog immediately jumps into some new course offerings centered around AI agents for accountants and AI chatbots for accountants. This sounds like we're moving beyond just using, off-the-shelf AI tools.
That's a crucial distinction, yeah. Think of AI agents as being like specialized AI assistants that you can custom build for very specific tasks within accounting. The catalog points to platforms like GPT Builder, Claude Projects, Gemini Gems, Notebook LM, and Pobot as the toolkits for creating these. These platforms essentially provide you with the building blocks.
Like templates?
Sort of, yeah, or more like a user-friendly interface to train and customize AI models for very specific needs. Think of GPT Builder as a platform specifically designed by OpenAI to let you create custom versions of ChatGPT.
Right.
While Claude Projects offer similar capabilities with Anthropic's Claude model, they basically democratize AI creation, allowing you to tailor AI to your exact needs without needing a whole team of data scientists.
So instead of a general AI chatbot, you could potentially build an AI agent specifically for, say, sifting through accounts payable data or maybe drafting initial client reports.
Precisely. The focus here is on making workflows more efficient, improving how accountants interact with their clients, and even fostering new approaches to financial analysis and strategic planning. The course aims to equip accountants with the practical skills to create and use these personalized AI agents. And importantly, it emphasizes doing so even if you don't have a coding background.
That without coding part definitely lowers the barrier to entry. Yeah. And then there's the AI chatbots for accountants course, which sounds like it covers a broader spectrum.
It does. This course explores the major AI chatbot platforms you've likely heard about: ChatGPT, Claude, Microsoft Copilot, Gemini. But it also delves into AI search chatbots like Perplexity, Find, and You.com.
Oh, okay, the search ones.
Yeah. The idea is to demonstrate how these different types of chatbots can be leveraged for tasks like identifying emerging trends, conducting in-depth market research, and even efficiently analyzing lengthy documents.
So if I'm understanding correctly, the agents are more about those highly specific, task-oriented AI assistants tailored to your internal workflows, whereas the broader chatbots are more about leveraging AI for like information gathering and analysis from a wider range of sources.
That's a very helpful way to distinguish them, yes. The core learning objective across both of these areas is really about empowering accountants to get hands-on, to be able to create basic custom AI agents themselves, and to effectively utilize these newer AI-powered search and document analysis tools.
Okay. Moving on, the catalog then dives into a section focused on very practical AI skills for specific accounting tasks. Here's where it starts to feel really tangible, showing exactly how AI can be applied.
Absolutely. This section moves beyond the theoretical and illustrates how AI can be a direct, applicable tool within the core functions of accounting.
One course that stood out is ChatGPT and Advanced Accounting Research. It mentions something called the stratified inquiry method. Can you tell me more about that?
Sure. Think of it this way. Instead of just a broad generic search that might overwhelm you with potentially irrelevant stuff.
Yeah, we've all been there.
Right. This method is like having a seasoned researcher guiding ChatGPT through a series of increasingly specific questions. It's not just about getting more information. It's about getting higher quality, more relevant information, potentially uncovering nuances you'd miss with just a surface-level query. Imagine trying to understand a complex tax law change. A generic query might give you the basic overview, but the stratified inquiry method could help you drill down into specific interpretations, maybe case law precedents, even potential areas of ambiguity the average search just wouldn't reveal.
So it's not just about asking ChatGPT a question and accepting the first response. It's a much more refined and strategic approach to using AI for in-depth research.
Exactly. It involves a more analytical exploration and a deliberate process of refining your prompts to ensure the research is both thorough and accurate.
Okay, interesting. There's also a course on ChatGPT and advanced policy manual development for accountants. That sounds incredibly valuable for creating, comprehensive internal guidelines.
It is. The aim here is to equip accountants with the skills to develop detailed and well-structured policy manuals covering a wide range of complex financial operations, compliance requirements, and strategic decision-making processes.
Right.
Think of it as using AI to help ensure consistency, accuracy, and adherence to relevant regulatory standards across all your financial documentation. You know how time-consuming and tedious it can be to keep policy manuals up to date?
Oh, tell me about it.
With ever-changing regulations. It sounds like AI could be a real game changer in streamlining that whole process.
Definitely. And then there's ChatGPT and CRARE's taxation law research. Navigating tax law can be such a significant time investment. How does AI assist in this area?
Well, this course focuses on enabling accountants to efficiently navigate the often intricate and, let's face it, extensive landscape of tax laws by leveraging the power of ChatGPT. It even includes specific training on how to use CRARE's prompt templates.
Oh, templates.
Yeah, designed to help you extract precise and relevant information quickly.
That sounds like a huge efficiency boost. And the course description mentions exploring strategies and even potential loopholes within the tax law. That's an interesting angle.
It highlights the potential for AI to assist in a very detailed and nuanced area of accounting. The goal is to enhance efficiency and understanding of the law, allowing accountants to navigate it more effectively.
That makes sense. The catalog also lists ChatGPT and complex financial and HR conversations for accountants. That's an interesting combination of disciplines.
It is, isn't it? This course acknowledges the reality that accountants often find themselves in discussions that bridge the worlds of finance and human resources.
True.
Dealing with topics like budget negotiations, compensation structures, regulatory compliance related to personnel. The aim is to provide them with enhanced communication skills, informed by AI insights, to handle these often sensitive and multifaceted discussions more effectively.
It's almost like having an AI-powered sounding board to help you prepare for and navigate these complex interpersonal situations. Then there's the more general ChatGPT for Accountants course. What does that cover that the more specialized courses don't?
That seems to serve as more of a foundational overview of ChatGPT's core capabilities and its practical applications specifically tailored for accounting professionals. It likely touches on important aspects like data security when using these tools,
Crucial.
how to develop custom GPTs for specific needs, and generally aims to get accountants comfortable and proficient with the platform itself.
Gotcha. And finally, in this practical skills section, there's ChatGPT Vision for financial analysis. That sounds really cutting edge, using AI to interpret visual information.
Yeah, what's particularly innovative here is the idea of AI being able to analyze screenshots of financial documents, charts, or even integrating with tools like Google Maps to extract operational insights from visual data.
Wow.
Imagine being able to analyze the layout of a warehouse from a satellite image and correlate that with inventory costs. It opens up entirely new possibilities for financial management by allowing AI to interpret visual cues in a financial context.
So the key takeaways from this whole section seem to be that AI isn't just a futuristic concept. It's a practical toolkit that can be applied right now to enhance research, streamline policy development, make tax law navigation more efficient, improve complex communications, and even unlock insights from visual data, really touching upon so many facets of an accountant's responsibilities.
Exactly. It's about moving beyond abstract ideas and seeing concrete examples of how AI can directly impact day-to-day tasks and ultimately contribute to more informed strategic decision-making.
Now, the catalog then shifts its focus a bit to address strategic thinking and the crucial area of AI governance. This feels like a more forward-looking and perhaps even a more crucial perspective as AI becomes more integrated.
It is, absolutely. As AI becomes more deeply embedded in organizational workflows, establishing sound strategic frameworks and ethical guidelines becomes not just important, but frankly, essential for responsible and effective implementation.
Okay. The first course in this section is Corporate AI Policy Development, a strategic guide for accountants. Why is it so vital for companies to have well-defined AI policies in place?
Well, if we connect this to the bigger picture, think about it like this. Just as companies have policies for data security or financial reporting,
Right, standard stuff.
AI policies are becoming increasingly necessary to ensure that these powerful technologies are used responsibly and effectively. They help to strike a balance between fostering innovation and proactively managing potential risks, ensuring compliance, and upholding ethical standards within the organization.
So it's about establishing a clear set of internal rules and expectations for how AI is utilized within the company. Got it. Then there's a course with a rather clever title, Generally Accepted Accounting Principles for Artificial Intelligence, GAAP-AI. What's the thinking behind applying accounting principles to AI systems?
What's fascinating here is the attempt to bring the well-established principles that underpin GAAP, things like reliability, relevance, understandability.
The cornerstones.
Exactly. Bring those into the realm of AI systems used in finance. GAAP-AI aims to provide a framework for ensuring that AI in finance operates with integrity, consistency, and a degree of transparency that stakeholders can trust. It's about building a foundation of trust and reliability for AI and accounting processes.
It's like saying that just because it's AI doesn't mean it gets a free pass from fundamental principles of sound financial practice. Makes sense. And the last course in the strategic section is Generative AI Starter Strategy for Accountants. What are the key elements of a good starting strategy for generative AI adoption?
This course emphasizes a practical 10-point strategy for integrating generative AI. The core focus seems to be on encouraging hands-on exploration and building a foundational level of AI literacy across accounting teams.
So not jumping in the deep end immediately.
Right. It's about providing a tangible and manageable pathway to getting started with AI without feeling overwhelmed by the sheer scope of the technology.
Okay, so this whole section on strategic thinking and governance really underscores the point that it's not enough to just start using AI. You need to do it thoughtfully, ethically, and with a clear strategic roadmap in mind.
Precisely. It's about taking a proactive stance in your engagement with AI and developing the necessary frameworks to ensure its effective and responsible deployment within your organization.
Now, the catalog also addresses a really important aspect that often comes up when we talk about increasing reliance on technology, the human element in the age of AI. There's a natural concern, isn't there, that over-reliance on these tools might lead to a decline in critical thinking skills.
That's a very valid concern, yeah. And one that the catalog directly tackles with a course titled Preventing Critical Thinking Atrophy in the Age of AI.
Okay.
The central idea here is to consciously approach AI not just as a tool that provides answers, but as a skeptical collaborator, something you actively engage with in your reasoning and analysis.
A skeptical collaborator, I like that.
Yeah. This is the danger of becoming too reliant on AI, right? Just like using a calculator for every simple math problem might weaken your mental arithmetic skills. Over-relying on AI without actively engaging with its reasoning can diminish your own critical thinking abilities over time.
So rather than just accepting the output from an AI, you're encouraged to question its assumptions, challenge its logic, and use it as a way to actually deepen your own understanding of the underlying issues.
Exactly. It's about actively preventing what they call cognitive offloading, where we become too passive in our thinking processes due to the ease of getting AI-generated answers. The course likely introduces techniques that encourage accountants to debate with the AI, explore alternative scenarios,
Right.
and essentially keep their critical thinking muscles sharp.
That's a really proactive and important perspective. There's also a course called CPA Story Lab, AI-powered financial storytelling for accountants. That sounds like a fascinating intersection of technology and communication. Accountants aren't always known for their storytelling prowess,
Heck yeah, fair point.
making this AI-powered approach particularly intriguing.
What's particularly compelling here is the recognition that in the world of finance, data and numbers alone aren't always the most persuasive tools.
True.
This course aims to blend the power of AI with established narrative techniques, drawing inspiration from effective storytellers in fields like literature, business strategy, even sports commentary.
One's commentary. Okay.
Yeah. The ultimate goal is to empower accountants to make financial data more engaging, understandable, and ultimately more impactful for their audience. It's about turning accountants into storytellers who can use AI to enhance their narratives and connect with their audience on a deeper level.
And then there's data visualization and mapping tools for accountants. How does the ability to visualize data connect back to this human element?
Well, this course focuses on equipping accountants with the skills to communicate complex financial information visually, using readily available, often no-code tools. The human element comes in because effective data visualization transforms raw data into easily digestible and understandable formats.
Makes it accessible.
Exactly, making it more accessible to a wider audience. This ultimately facilitates better communication, more informed decision-making, and a greater ability to connect with the human beings behind the numbers.
So even with all the advancements in AI, the fundamental human skills of critical thinking and effective communication remain absolutely central to the accounting profession. The catalog's introduction mentioned maintaining the human essence. It seems these courses really underscore that enduring importance.
They do. It's a consistent thread throughout Wasny's approach, emphasizing that AI should serve to augment and enhance human capabilities, not to replace them entirely.
Okay. Finally, the catalog includes a section focused on staying ahead in this rapidly evolving landscape, covering a diverse range of topics. One course is AI Lessons Learned to Date for Accountants. What are some of the key insights that have emerged so far in the practical application of AI in accounting?
Well, based on the course description, a significant lesson learned seems to be the critical importance of taking a proactive approach to AI integration, rather than, waiting for it to become ubiquitous.
Don't wait to be forced into it.
Right. There's also a strong emphasis on proactively addressing potential risks, particularly in areas like data security and cybersecurity, which are, paramount when dealing with sensitive financial information.
Absolutely.
Additionally, there's likely a discussion around the benefits of developing some level of in-house AI expertise to reduce over-reliance on external vendors.
That makes perfect sense. You want to be in the driver's seat of your AI strategy and have a strong handle on protecting sensitive data. There are also courses like AI FAQs for accountants and AI prompt engineering for accountants. Those sound like they provide more foundational knowledge.
They do. The FAQ course likely aims to build a solid baseline understanding of fundamental generative AI concepts and terminology, ensuring everyone is speaking a common language.
Getting everyone on the same page.
Exactly. And prompt engineering. Well, that teaches the crucial skill of crafting effective and well-structured prompts to elicit the most insightful and accurate responses from AI models. Because it's not just about having access to AI, it's about knowing how to ask the right questions to unlock its true potential.
Exactly. The quality of the output is so dependent on the quality of the input.
Right. The catalog also includes an AI quiz for accountants and a course on Google Gemini AI for accountants.
The quiz sounds like an engaging and interactive way for accountants to test and solidify their understanding of AI's role in their profession. The Gemini course would focus specifically on leveraging Google's latest AI model and exploring its integration into the familiar Google Workspace environment.
Right, where people are already working.
And to enhance productivity and workflows.
And the fact that Garrett Wasny received that Top AI and Technology Educators Award from MYCPE 1 in 2025, based on that massive number of votes from users in the field, field, it really underscores the relevance and practical value of all these topics he's addressing. It certainly does. It's a strong indicator of the demand within the accounting profession for this kind of practical AI education and the recognition of Wasny's expertise in delivering it. The overarching message in this Staying Ahead section is crystal clear. Continuous learning and the ability to adapt are no longer optional. They are absolutely essential for accountants navigating this technological transformation.
So to bring it all together, this deep dive into Garrett Wasny's 2025 course catalog really illuminates the fact that AI is not some distant, futuristic possibility for the accounting profession. It's a present-day reality that is rapidly reshaping the field, bringing with it both remarkable opportunities and some significant consideration.
Absolutely. For accountants, a proactive approach characterized by continuous learning and a well-thought-out strategy for adoption will be crucial not just for keeping pace, but for truly thriving in this evolving professional landscape.
And it's encouraging to see that the focus isn't solely on the technical intricacies of AI, but also on the enduring importance of human skills like critical thinking, ethical awareness, and effective communication. It really reinforces Wasny's perspective on AI as a powerful collaborative partner that can significantly enhance human abilities rather than simply replacing them. It brings us back to that core idea from the catalog's introduction. Embracing technological change while always remembering and valuing the essential human aspects of the profession.
Indeed. It's about finding that synergistic relationship between human expertise and artificial intelligence. That sweet spot.
Right. So as you consider the wide range of AI applications in accounting we've explored today, from those custom-built AI agents to strategic corporate policy development, what is one specific area where you see the most immediate potential to integrate AI into your own work or maybe your organization's practices?
That's the key question, isn't it?
Yeah. And what initial concrete steps might you consider taking to begin exploring that potential further? It's definitely worth reflecting on which of these areas resonates most with your current needs and professional goals, and perhaps even taking a closer look at the specific course descriptions that, piqued your interest.
Absolutely. Proactive engagement with AI, coupled with the commitment to ongoing learning and adaptation, is truly the key to unlocking those aha moments and successfully navigating the exciting future of accounting.